Okay, in this video, I'm going to share with you one key insight that I wish I learned earlier that will dramatically improve the placed order rate on your welcome flow. Now, in today's video, I'm not going to give you loads of cool visuals. I'm not going to give you slides. It's not going to be a Loom share. There's not even going to be a little Miro with me doodling. I'm just going to keep things boring. It's going to be just straight wisdom from having run an email marketing agency for around 4 years now, working with multiple 7- and 8-figure brands and having one of the lowest churn rates, I think, in my space. Absolutely. And why have I got authority and expertise to speak on these things? Well, it's my goal, and we're not just another email marketing agency. I make it very, very clear my goal is to be the world's #1 retention marketing agency. I'm not settling for second best. In order to have those kind of goals and expectations, I have certain standards when it comes to the team that we hire, when it comes to the type of brands that we study, and it comes to the strategy that we continue to iterate upon. So I would say this is world-class email marketing advice, but this piece of advice is going to be super, super simple. So just get a pen and paper, go track your welcome flow performance right now, make some of these changes, come back in a month's time and let me know how you get on. This is really, really key. This is really high leverage. Before I move on to what the actual improvement you can make in your welcome flow is, let's just get a little bit of clarity on what the actual goal of the welcome flow is. The welcome flow is a pre-purchase flow. By all accounts, the welcome flow should be one of your highest revenue generating flows. I think we all know that. If you don't know what a welcome flow is right now, this video is probably not for you. I recommend there's plenty of like beginner Klaviyo email marketing YouTube channels. This one's going to be for, I would say brand owners doing anywhere from 100K a month minimum plus. This is really for you. If you're at 50K a month, this will be for you as well. I think it's relevant for any brands, but I'm really speaking to those brand owners. Those are the brand owners we help with. We work with people who are looking to sort of end the revolving door of cowboy agencies and actually find a killer partner that they can build a relationship with, become friends with, and improve upon their email performance like never before. That's what we're all about. So, okay. Welcome flow, the goal is to increase the conversion of window shoppers, non-purchasers into customers. A high volume of people are going to come to your website through both paid and organic traffic. Only so many of them are going to convert and directly respond. So what we want to do is make sure we're converting as many of those leads and as much of that traffic as possible onto your email list. We do that through a high converting sign-up form. But once we've done all of that, then we want to really optimize the amount of people who will convert through the welcome series. And that should really be looking to pick up an extra 20 or 30% of people that were probably not directly responding through your ads. So it's really going to increase your conversion rates, bring down your ad costs, and then we can start to focus on LTV. Right. Most brands I audit usually are doing 4 or 5 emails within the welcome series, probably have the basics and the fundamentals thought out. Fantastic. The detail is here, not all welcome flows are created equal. I think a lot of brands go, oh no, I've had my welcome flow set up. I don't need any more support. To me, that is almost just like saying, I set up my, I've got 5 ads running right now. I don't need any more. The question is, not all emails are created equal, not all strategies are created equal. You can't just put any old emails there and expect them to convert at the same level as a more refined and more sophisticated strategy would be. So what I really recommend is obviously thinking about the content pillars within your welcome flow. I recommend around 7 to 8 emails of around 2 weeks. For the most part, this is an average, depending on how many SKUs you've got. If you've got lots of SKUs, if you've got more expensive items, longer nurture sequences make sense because we're increasing the window of opportunity to build up a connection, to build familiarity with the customer, and put the right angles in front of them that will resonate and get them to convert. One of the things and one of the problems I see with brands is not the volume of emails. 4 or 5 emails, it's okay, it's fine, it could be better, like just from a volume perspective, but it's the content pillars they choose. I often see like a welcome, a bit more about the brand, a reminder of the offer, maybe follow us on social media, and maybe a plain text email, something along those lines. And the emails that I think are really missing out, and the strategy I think that's just not articulated enough online, is all around curating emails within that welcome flow, which are solely focused on your hero products. And this is especially important if you've got like more than one SKU, you've got a multiple SKU store. Any good media buyer will ask you straight away, what are your hero products? And the reason they ask you that question is because those products have the highest amount of data to back them and to suggest that they have the highest likelihood of converting cold traffic. Moreover, if you're running add to your hero products, those are the products that customers have that have sparked a lead's attention, a customer's attention, and got them to get to your website in the first place. So then, if there's no synchronicity or if that narrative is not being continued over email, you're gonna lose people. You're gonna hurt conversions. So what I'd recommend is go look at your Shopify sales reports over the last year or two, and pretty much see what products have the over-index on sales. What products, what SKUs have the highest likelihood. One of our customers did this, and out of all of their orders, 75% of their products were down to of their sales were down to 3 different products. So what we do is we create product spotlight emails on each of those hero products. So let's say you're a clothing company and you've got loads of different SKUs, but there's one particular collection that people just love, or one particular t-shirt that people just love. Create an email just around that particular product. Create emails around your hero products, product spotlights, and then really focus on making them great immersive experiences, image curation, dynamic content, good CTAs, but really double down on emails double down on emails which focus on your hero products. I see so many brands just miss this. Some brands get this right, but go look at your welcome flow and go, are we just being vague and doing a lot of brand building and a bit more about the brand? Or are we like spotlighting the products that we know have the highest likelihood of conversion? Let's say you've got bestsellers. Instead of having an email around your bestsellers, choose your 2 bestsellers and have a product spotlight email within the welcome flow. What you could also do is just go back over the last year or two, if you've been doing email marketing for a long time, and go, what angles convert the highest? If you're a supplement brand, if your sleep angle converts the highest, you need to have 1 or 2 sleep angles within your welcome flow. You need to get the emails that have the highest likelihood of converting into your welcome flow. It should be all about vibe. My agency is called Aura Seed. We give brands aura. I'm huge on creative. I'm huge on content. But there needs to be strategy behind this. Create vibes and create content and create aura around emails that have data to suggest that they've got a high likelihood of conversion, right? So with the welcome flow, zero in on products a little bit more. Choose the products that have the highest likelihood of conversion. Curate awesome email experiences around those, which are intuitive to shop, skimmable, immersive, and watch your placed order rate go up. It's simple as that. And here's a bonus tip that I should have, if I was really good at YouTube, I would have teased that at the beginning. Oh, there's a bonus tip at the end. There's one particular brand, skincare brand, that was running a particular video ad, which was crushing, absolutely crushing. And what we did is within the second email of the welcome flow, we actually pretty much created a microcosm, mirrored that ad within the email. It looked and felt the same. The copy and the hook were the same. The GIF of the ad was even the same. And then when you clicked through to it, it took you to a landing page on the website with that same ad and then the product page. That has been unbelievable in the way it's performed. And I think that's a secret trick not many people are talking about right now. But the key principle there is having a continuation from your ad experience into your email experience. These are the kind of insights that separate basic agencies who are just like ticking boxes, getting emails out, sort of like just doing best practices and very templatized content pillars for your welcome flow versus ones that go, looking into your Shopify history a little bit more. What products sell best for you? Being strategic, being insightful. Now, the reason most agencies don't do that is because they're massively overstretched. They underprice themselves oftentimes, which means they can't afford the A players to actually follow through on the strategy someone like the CEO would be thinking about, which is a mistake that we always made sure we avoided. And sometimes they're just not about it and they don't live and breathe marketing like this. These are simple insights, but they'll make a huge difference. So if you've got any questions around that theme, let me know. But I'm going to leave it there. That's all you need to, that is one massive optimization. You should have like, if your welcome flow is not where it needs to be, you should have troubleshooting guides like try this, try this, try this. This should be at one of the top. Do we focus on the hero products and the best sellers, and do we do product breakdowns within our welcome flow? How many times do we do it? What are the clicks on those? Have we tested that against other products? This is what you need to do. But I guarantee if you just add 2 more product emails in there and interweave that with brand building, maybe email 2 and email 4, focus on these, and then you follow up with the offer, you're going to see placed orders go through the roof. This is real high level game. I hope that was helpful, and I'll see you on the next video.